Hello and welcome to this web design crash course. I'm going to show you how to create a simple website using a web design tool called OLITT. In this course, I'm going to explain what a website is and how it functions in our world. I will explain who uses a website. I will explain to you what OLITT is. I will show you an OLITT Practical. And finally, anyone can watch this tutorial, whether you're a web developer or you have never created a website in your life. In case you need any support, I've left our contact details and you can reach out to us via our live support. So, what is a website? Why is it important? And who uses it? In simple terms, a website is a collection of some related web pages. To visit a website, you require a browser, for example, Google Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. Anyone can use a website. From hospitals to individuals to business owners, that is corporate and small business owners, and also for anyone who would like to launch an online store. Some of the benefits or importance of having a website are: it shows your professionalism, it gives your users easy access to your services and products, a website is your 24/7 employee, a website opens you to a wider market because anyone can be able to access your website. Our websites provide self-service customer support. And finally, our website gives you the opportunity for growth where you can be able to meet investors through your website. What is OLITT? OLITT is a free drag and drop website builder. It is a tool that allows you to succeed online, and it works just as other website builders like Wix, WordPress, Weebly, and so many others out there. In order to access OLITT, go to your browser and type in olitt.com. This could be on any device, your laptop, your tablet, or even your mobile phone. As you can see, OLITT offers templates, it has many integrations, and finally, it has certain features that can allow you to create a free website. When you scroll down, you can see some of the templates that it offers. As you can see, some of them are bakery templates, beauty salon templates, we have photographer templates, and even portfolios. Some of the integrations are payment integrations, where you can be able to collect payments through your website. We have Google Web Tools. You can be able to track and monitor traffic. And finally, we have custom code, where you can integrate with any platform by adding custom JavaScript to your page footer section. OLITT has two simple plans. We have the free plan, which allows you to have a maximum of 3 free websites, and here you get 1 GB storage, free hosting, you can connect your own websites, you can also manage DNS, and you get SSL security. In the paid plan, your website gets free hosting, unlimited storage, a domain for a year, you can create up to 10 websites, you get live chat integrations, SEO marketing tools, there are no OLITT brands, social media integrations, Google Analytics, Facebook Pixel, MailChimp integrations, you can accept online payments, and finally, you can create simple online shops. Some of the other features that OLITT offers are you can buy or transfer domain names at olitt.com, SEO tools, DNS management, and SSL certificates. Finally, OLITT has an affiliate program where you can earn some money. They have video tutorials for you to watch. And finally, there are some social media platforms and email addresses which you can reach out to them for any assistance. To create an account as OLITT, click on Login at your top right. And here, you can decide to log in using your email address, where you'll be required to key in your first name and your last name and choose a password, and you'll be able to verify your account using an OTP. Or you can choose to continue with Google or with Apple. Once you create your account, you'll be logged into the OLITT dashboard. Every website you create on OLITT will be listed here. On your left, we have websites, domains, DNS management, AI content generator, and refer a friend and earn $100. To register a domain with OLITT, click on Domains. Here, you'll be able to search for any domain and register it with them. To manage the DNS of your domains, click on DNS Management. As you can see, I have 2 domain names here. You can decide to click on Manage, where you'll be able to edit some of the records, CNAME, name servers, and the A record. You can also delete, or you can add others. You can choose the type. Or also, you can decide to delete the domain name from your DNS management. So, we have the AI content generator, which is used to generate articles for your website and blogs. You simply write a simple sentence on this paragraph section. On the number of words, you can choose a maximum of 1,000 words and simply generate your article. To become an OLITT affiliate, click on Refer a Friend and earn $100. Here, you'll be able to earn 20% earnings from their purchases, and this is your unique affiliate link. It's simple. You spread the word. Once your friends sign up and make their purchases, you get the commission. You can keep track on these bits. And finally, you can request withdrawal on this button. Let's go back to the OLITT dashboard. In order to access the templates, click on Create Website on the top right. As you can see, OLITT has various categories, from agencies to business and corporate to education, health and beauty, online stores, and technology. So, this is a free template, and any template that has this badge is a pro template. So, for this course, I'm going to use a template in the business and corporate category. And I'm going to use the business marketing template. So to edit it, I'll click on Create from Business Marketing. Once it loads, your website is officially online, and this is the free subdomain you get from OLITT. You can decide to connect your own custom domain at this point, and also you can decide to upgrade your website plan to a pro website. I will close this pop-up and show you how to do that later. So let me give you a quick overview of the OLITT Builder. In order to go back to your OLITT dashboard, click on this home icon. This is the desktop view icon. This is the tablet view, and this is the mobile view. In case you're making edits to your website and you'd like to confirm if your website is compatible with all devices, you can click on them and switch to see if it's compatible. If you click on this icon, you'll be able to view the components of your website. As you can see, this is a link, this is a text, and this is a section. To do a quick preview of your website, click on this icon. To enter full screen, click on the full screen icon. To export the code of your website, click on this icon, where you'll be able to see your code, and finally you can be able to export it to zip. To undo and redo the changes of your website, click on these two icons. To import the code of your website, click on this icon, and here you can paste your code and import. To delete your canvas, click on this bin icon. To visit your site and make sure that the changes are reflected, click on this visit icon. As you can see, this is how the site looks like. To toggle newsletter, click on this icon. To unpublish your site, click on this unpublish icon. And finally, to disable autosave, click on this icon. And always remember, OLITT autosaves your changes after every 10 changes that you make. So let's enable our autosave. Finally, we have the Open Style Manager, the settings, the Open Layer Manager, and finally the blocks. Let's start with the Open Style Manager. Let's click on this text, and here we have the general, where you can choose the float from none to left to right. You can choose the display, that is block, inline, flex, or none. You can choose the position. It can be static, relative, or absolute, top, right, bottom, or left. Let's collapse this and go to the layout. We have the width, we have the height, we have the max width, minimum height, margin, padding. So let's undo these changes that we've made and collapse the layout. We have the typography, where you can choose the font family. We have various Google fonts you can choose from. I'll show you how they work in the practical session. You can choose your font size, you can choose your font weight, you can choose the letter spacing, the color of the text, the line height, the text alignment, and the text shadow. We also have the decorations, where you can choose the border radius, the background color, and also the border width. Finally, we have some extras, which is the transition, the perspective, and the transform. Also, we have the settings, where you can decide to give this text an ID and a title. I will show you how they work in the practical session. And also, we have the Open Layer Manager, where you're able to see what's in the header. In the header, we have a box, and we have header 1, and in the header 1, we have a link. We also have a navigation, and we have the UI, and we have various links here. Finally, we have the blocks. And the first block is where you can add section. If you take this and drag it anywhere on the site, you can be able to add payment integrations like PayPal, Flutterwave, and stripe. You can add headers, you can add text blocks, you can add image blocks, features, cards, projects, themes, testimonials, forms, and finally the footers. Let's close that and we can delete this. Let's go back to the blocks. Again, these are the payment integrations, and remember, these are pro features. If I take this and drag them anywhere, it's going to bring the prompt try pro. So I'll click on sorry, I'll pass. We have the live chat integrations, that is Talk2, Jira, and Intercom. We also have Hotjar and Facebook. We also have social integrations, where you can be able to integrate your social media platforms with OLITT. So just a quick example. If we take this social link and drag it here, you can be able to click on the social link, come to the settings, and you can be able to choose the network from the ones given here. After the social links, we have some Google integrations, that is the Tag Manager, Analytics, and Google Translate. But remember, these are also pro features, so if I drag them here, I'll be required to upgrade as well. MailChimp integrations, that is embedded form and pop-up. This is also a pro feature. And we also have basic blocks. You can decide to add columns, you can decide to add images, you can decide to add maps, quotes, text section, dividers, buttons, tables, and Twitch. We have extras, that is the nav bar, the parallax background, sliders, tabs, and countdown. We have forms, that is checkbox, radio, button, input, select. And finally, we have navigation, that is the drop down and the drop down menu. So let me show you how to edit some of the elements of this website. We'll start off by changing this text. So I'll click on text, and as you can see, you can decide when you highlight on it, you can decide to put it in bold, you can decide to paste, you can decide to paste as plain text, you can decide to also cut, and also we have paste from Word. You can decide to add links, that is a display text, the URL type, is it email, form, or link to anchor in the text. We have the protocol, always make sure it's HTTPS, and this is where you place the URL. And here you can choose the targets, where you can choose a pop-up window, a new window, topmost window, same window, or parent window. So let's cancel this. And also here we have styles, where you can choose inline styles, marker, big, small, typewriter, computer code, keyboard phrase, sample text, variable, and cited work, inline quotation, language right to left, and language left to right. You can also decide to add images. And also, you can decide to use the AI writer at this point. What you'll do, you'll click on AI writer, add your paragraph, add the number of words. You can generate the article, and once it's done, you just click on the insert. Also here, you can decide to change the background of this text, where you can choose the background color, or you can decide to give the text a background image. You can decide to upload images from here, or you can use the free images that are offered. So click on free images. you can use one of the images here or search for images from Unsplash. Also, remember in the Open Layer Manager, we have the typography section where you can change the font family to something different. You can change the font color to something different. You can also change the text alignment and also change the font weight to, you can choose from bold to thin or even to medium, and also the letter spacing. So if you come to your website, you can see that when users click on About, it drags them to the About section. When they click on Theme, it takes them to the Theme section. In order to do this, come to your builder. This section, this is the Services section. Click on it, come to Settings, and as you can see, its ID is Services. You can still decide to give it this title, Services, and when you come to this link, click on the link. You can decide to add link here, or you can come to Settings again, give it the title Services. As you can see, the link is #services and its target is this window. So this means when users come to your site and click on services, it redirects them to the services that you offer. As you can see, in order to change the images of your site, double click on the image, choose a different image from the ones you've uploaded, or come to free images and search from the ones that Unsplash offers. In case you'd not like to have a section, you can click on it and delete. And also, if you'd like to change the testimonials here, you click on Testimonials, come to Blocks, come to Add Section, drag this and place it there, come to the Testimonials and click on this icon to insert. As you can see, it is added testimonials, and this is duplicate. You can just delete this section as simple as quite simply. And as you can see, this has a different color. So click on the section, click on change background, change the background color. You can change it to something a bit lighter. Click on OK and close. Also, as you can see, we have the enable free drag, and in case you take a block from the block section, let's take from the social. Let's take Facebook. As you can see, when you try to drag this on your site, OLITT highlights where you're able to drag this specific block to. But when you enable free drag, this means you can drag this anywhere. Even though it shows you're able to drag this there, and this you can be able to drag this any place of the website. You can also disable free drag, and this works best if you'd like your website to be mobile compatible and also tab compatible. Finally, let's go back to the footer, and here we have social links. You can click on one of them and come to settings, and here you can add your title, that is Twitter, and add your social link. And you can decide to give it a target as new window. In case you'd like to add more social links, you can click on one of the icons and click on duplicate, or you can come to blocks and drag social link here. When you do this, you can click on it and be able to come to settings, add your title, add your link, choose a new target, and the network you can decide to change it to Tumblr or even Reddit, whichever you prefer. As you can see, it's quite simple to edit OLITT. Whether you're a web developer or someone who's just trying to get the idea online, you can create your website with OLITT. So let's visit this site and see if the small changes that we've made have reflected. As you can see, this is the text that we had changed. This is the background color of the text we had changed. The image has also changed. These are our testimonials. The call to action we deleted was deleted. And finally, this is our social media that we added. And as you can see, the title was also added as services. And this is the small OLITT branding that comes with the free package. So let me show you how to connect your own domain and how to name your website. As you can see, we also have the SSL certificate here. It's valid. So let's go back to the OLITT builder and go back to the OLITT dashboard. In the OLITT dashboard, you'll come to your site, and as you can see, we have more actions. Here, you click on it, and you can choose to edit, you can choose to unpublish, you can decide to visit, you can connect to your domain. We have SEO settings. You can decide to duplicate your websites. We have billing, where you can decide to upgrade your site. We have form submission, and finally, you can decide to delete your website. To connect your domain, click on Connect Domain. In case you don't have a domain, you can purchase your own, or you can decide to connect an existing domain. So here, you will type your domain name, and click on Connect. So OLITT should automatically connect your domain, and we have two ways of making sure that the configuration is valid. You can decide to add this OLITT name servers, that is ns1olitt.com or ns1olitt.net, by logging into your domain provider's dashboard and adding them, or you can choose to add the array codes, where you add the A name and the C name. And depending on your provider, it might take some time for the changes to apply. So as you wait for it to propagate, let me show you how to name your website. So let's go back to the OLITT dashboard. Here you will come to more actions and you will come to SEO. At SEO, you can start off by changing the icon of your browser, of your website, sorry. And here you can add the title where we will say sample website, and we'll click on save, and you can enter a short description of your website that is explaining the kind of explaining what your website is about, and you'll also click on save to save the changes. So when we refresh this website, as you can see, it just changed to sample website. So let's go back and check if our domain is connected. As you can see, it has connected, and if we visit this site, it is our sample website, and the SSL is connected. So finally, we have the form submissions, and this is where you're able to see everyone who has communicated to you via your website. So let's go back to the site, and here is where users can this is where your users can communicate to you. So they will add their name, they will add their email, they will add their subject, and they will add the message. We have this code which they will be required to add to verify every time. So as you can see, 397117, and they will click send message. As you can see, submitted successfully. So when you come to your OLITT dashboard and click on form submission, you'll be able to see that today you had one submission, and when you click on this drop down, you will see that OLITT reached out. This is their email, and they were basically saying hello, and you can choose to reach out to them using your own email. As you can see, OLITT is quite simple to use, and anyone can be able to create their website. Whether you're a web developer or a designer, or someone who doesn't know how to code, OLITT is basically a tool that you can use to get your business online. In case of any questions or clarifications, please feel free to contact OLITT through email or even phone. This is our email address. We have a WhatsApp number, and our consultation hours are anytime. Thanks for watching, and make sure to keep safe.